Hello everybody, and welcome back to Random Vids. So, one of my most viewed videos on my channel ended up being me ranking every single Mario Kart character. And I don't think it wasn't even every single Mario Kart character, it was just the ones in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, that video got like over 1,000 views, which is crazy. All three of them, because there's three different parts. So I decided to do kind of the same thing, but this time I'm going to rank every single character from Mario Party. So expect a lot of the opinions to remain the same, although it's interesting because there is some playable characters in Mario Party that were never playable in Mario Kart. So this will be interesting. Let's get to my absolute least favorite Mario Party character, and that character would be Blooper. Surprise, surprise, right? I mean, even if he wasn't a Mario Party character, Blooper still isn't even one of my absolute favorite characters. He's kind of annoying to dodge in the Mario games, and he's definitely annoying as an item in Mario Kart. So having him as a character just seems kind of like wasted potential in a way. Why was he a character in Mario Party 8? The world will never know. I guess it was fine just because this was the only time Blooper was ever in a Mario Party game as a playable character. I think he works better as a boss than he does a playable character, just because, I don't know, he just seems like one of those side characters that just doesn't really, I don't really care much about. And that's not me saying I hate the Mario enemies. There's a lot of great Mario enemies, but for Mario Party, I'm sorry, Blooper just doesn't really fit in. So Blooper has to be easily, in my opinion, the worst Mario Party character. Not horrible, not as bad as the absolute worst Mario Kart character, but for Mario Party wise, definitely the worst. So, let's move right along. Number 29, Pom Pom from Super Mario Party. Oof. Here's another just, I guess, a little bit of an odd choice for a character in Mario Party. Once again, I don't hate Pom Pom. I do think she's a better character than Blooper, just because she does, like, at least she's, like, more fit to play the games, I guess, if you want to call it that. Basically, she has arms and legs and stuff, so it's easier for her. Now, yeah, you might argue, well, what about the Goomba? Well, Goomba is a main Mario enemy, so I don't mind seeing Goomba. But Blooper, nah. Pom Pom, it just felt like a very odd appearance for Pom Pom, especially since it was just Pom Pom and no Boom Boom as well. And once again, she's not a bad character. She definitely is an interesting character, but compared to other Mario characters in Mario Party, she's just fine. And unfortunately, she replaced what could have been some better character spots. Like, what about Spike or Toad and Toadette? They could have been in Super Mario Party instead of Pom Pom, but it's alright. But unfortunately, Pom Pom, you have to be the second worst. Number 28, Ninji, Mario Party Superstars. Oh, right, here we have another just Mario enemy that just managed to make his way into a Mario Party. Welcome aboard, Ninji. Personally, I don't mind him as a playable character in Mario Party, but man, it's just like, once again, like the other two, he just wasted what could have been much better character spots. Like, why didn't they add characters like Dry Bones, Hammer Bro, Diddy Kong? Why were these characters missing? Instead, we got Ninji. Okay, then? Like, I don't mind him, but he's just not one of my favorite characters. Once again, just another one of those background Mario villains that I just feel like are kind of more boring. Not bad, but just more boring compared to some of the others. I normally don't play as Ninja that much, but hey, he's in Mario Party Jamboree if you want to play as him, so here you go. I'm hoping he doesn't really return, but well, okay. I don't mind if he returns, but we don't cut out the really good characters either. That's the thing. If you want to add the more meh characters, you got to add the really good ones too. Just some food for thought. Number 27, Monty Mole, Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree. Oh, here we go. Another just side Mario enemy coming into Mario Party. At least Monty Mole, though, I feel like is a little more interesting than the other characters we talked about. Plus, unlike all the other ones we talked about, this is the first character that's been in more than one Mario Party. So I guess he's popular enough, but man, he got in, but not Hammer Bro, Dry Bones, or Diddy Kong. That's crazy. You know what, though? Monty Mole's a fine enough villain, and having him in Mario Party is fine. It's just nothing amazing or anything, if you know what I mean. But hey, it's there for the people who like Monty Mole. It works. I play as Monty Mole every once in a blue moon. So, yeah. Good old Monty-Mole. Number 26, Koopa Kid, Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 6. Koopa Kid. Interesting. This is one of the characters that hasn't returned in a long, long time. But honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know why. Koopa Kid is basically the previous Bowser Jr. And, I mean, I don't mind Koopa Kid. I think he's a fine character, but I just think he's kind of just boring. Like, there isn't really much to Koopa Kid. Whereas Bowser Jr., I feel like he has more oomph into him. He has more personality, and I argue he's definitely much better than Koopa Kid, let's be real, and arguably more adorable. Koopa Kid, I don't mind him, but he's just kind of those characters that nobody really talks about anymore. I mean, they're reviving all of these old Mario characters like Pauline and Ninja, so maybe Koopa Kid will get revived in the future. Who knows? But as of now, Koopa Kid is just a fine Mario Party character. Nothing too amazing, but he's there. Number 25, Bowser. Well, here's another character who's only been in 2 Mario Parties, Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree. Okay, I don't really know how I feel about Bowser being in Mario Party. Don't get me wrong, I like Bowser. He's a great character, great villain. Like, he's obviously a classic, but a playable character in Mario Party when he's normally, like, you know, on the boards or he has his own minigames just feels kind of silly. And you might be saying, well, they kind of do the same with DK. Well, not really. Because the Mario Party series didn't originate with DK being on the board. They just kind of randomly added that in Mario Party 5, and they kept that there until Mario Party 10. So, it took them a minute to get out of that. Although I do kind of like how they used, like, they have Bowser as a playable character, but also, like, he can still be on the board. Super Mario Party, I don't really remember what happens with that one, just because it's still a little chaotic. But for Mario Party Jamboree, I think it works well because they use the imposter Bowser. So Bowser can still be a playable character. So, okay, I guess what they did for Jamboree is probably the best way they could do something like that, where they have the character be a playable character and also still be on the boards. Because Bowser's a character, like DK, it doesn't really matter if we lose him, but Bowser, he's one of the main, like, things about the board that makes him interesting. It's been around since the very first Mario Party, so you can't really remove Bowser and put him into, you know, a playable character. But, you know what? Seeing him as a playable character is fine. And he's kind of goofy, too, since he's just so massive. So, I personally don't mind it. It's just kind of a little awkward, in a way. But, you know, it's fine. Number 24, Birdo. So here we have another Mario enemy, although I feel, unlike characters like Ninja or Pom Pom, I feel like Birdo more belongs in Mario Party because she is more, at least back in the day, more of a Mario villain, and she's become somewhat more of a main/side character, almost like characters like Toadette, Diddy Kong, like, you know what I mean, they gotta be in the main Mario Karts, the main Mario Parties, etc. Birdo was in a interesting amount. She was in 7, 8, 9, and then she was in Superstars and Jamboree. So definitely an interesting selection that she's been in. But I don't mind her. I just think there's better characters than Birdo. It just boils down to another typical Mario enemy in Mario Party. Not bad, just not one of my favorites. Number 23, Shy Guy. So here we have another Mario enemy. So Shy Guy originated in Mario Party 9, and then came back in Super Mario Party as well as Super Mario Party Jamboree. I mean, another Mario enemy, nothing else I really have to say. He's a cool character, I guess. He's been in a little less games than Birdo, but, you know, he's a great character. At least he feels like a character who should be in, like, Mario Parties, unlike Ninja, Pom Pom, and Blooper. So at least he's more of a main-ish Mario character in a way. Once again, he just follows the line of, like, Birdo, Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr., where they're not really the main characters, but they're just in a lot of Mario games, so they gotta be in ones like they gotta be in some of the spin-offs like Mario Party. But overall, he's a good enough character, so yeah. Number 22, Magic Koopa. Magic Koopa has only been in a total of 1 Mario Party game, Mario Party 9, and he's never returned since then. Okay, odd, but Alright, once again, it's another just typical Mario enemy. I just feel like he's maybe a little cooler than Shy Guy and Birdo, so he's a little above both of them. And what's funny is that as we go on, back to less and less and less. So, unfortunately, I'd rather him be the main character opposed to Toad and Toadette. So, he can be the main character and let Toad and Toadette be back in Mario Party again. And oh, they did that in Jamboree. Thank God for that. Overall, though, I didn't mind his appearance in Mario Party 9, and I wouldn't mind seeing him again. He's a great Mario character. What else need I say? Number 21, Bowser Jr. Good old Bowser Jr. He originated in Mario Party Island Tour, and then came back in Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree. He's an interesting character, and I feel like as the years go on, I grow to like Bowser Jr. more and more. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because we get more games with Bowser Jr. in it, like Bowser's Fury, for example. Or, I don't know. Like, I really think, like, Bowser Jr. has a lot of, like... He's definitely the most interesting, I guess, out of the Koopalings, minus Lemmy is my favorite, but he has more, like, in-depth story to him, opposed to a lot of the Koopalings, where they're just, like, very more dry and generic. But Bowser Jr. has more of a interesting story. Now, kind of the same as his dad, Bowser Jr. almost feels like he kind of belongs on the board, but at the same time, it's not like needed like Bowser is. So I don't necessarily mind seeing Bowser Jr. in Mario parties, just because the only really games that he was kind of on the board with his dad was Mario Parties 9 and 10. Yeah, you see the problem with that one. So I don't mind having Bowser Jr. as a playable character. He's pretty cute. He's a great character. Nothing else I have to say. He's a great Mario character. And yeah. Number 20, Waluigi. Alrighty. So there has been many, many times on this channel that I've talked to you about how I feel about Waluigi. So, let's put it this way. Waluigi is a good character. He's an interesting Mario character at times, and, I mean, he's basically created to be the brother for Wario. Okay, neat. And Waluigi has his great moments, of course. He's basically been in every Mario Party game besides 1 and 2, and the awkward advanced game. So, there's that. However, Waluigi has grown to be the #1 most overrated Mario character of all time, and I will never understand why. Well, I guess I sort of will, because of Smash Bros. Ultimate, but come on, that was 7 years ago now. Like, I'm pretty sure with the new Switch 2 coming out, we'll eventually get a new Smash Bros. Game. And Waluigi, I mean, he may or may not be a playable character in Smash. Who knows? I really don't care. Maybe they should, just so we can have all the main Mario characters, and so he cannot be quite as overrated, because, I don't know, ever since, like, 2017, I'd say, I started noticing how loved this character was, and personally, I don't see it. I mean, I don't understand how Purple Luigi is such an interesting character that it has to be, like, the best thing ever made out of Mario. Like, it's just Purple Luigi. In my opinion, he's probably the most generic, boring character out of the main Mario characters. And all I see him as is really just this big, overrated character. And I try not to see him much as that, because he is his own character. But, you know, I just see him as just this, not really screen hogger in a way, but just because he's just so overrated, and he is everywhere, it just gets so old. Waluigi and Waluigi Pinball, the greatest thing ever made. Ugh, I'm so tired of it. Mario Kart 9, no Waluigi Pinball, okay? It's been in Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart 7, and now Mario Kart 8. We don't need it again, alright? I understand, everyone loves that track, but we got it back in Mario Kart 8. And I'm not even talking about Mario Party anymore, am I? So, Waluigi, he's just your generic person. That's how I see him as. He's a fine character, but nothing else more than that. And he was almost lower than Bowser Jr., but I figured, you know what, I'll put Waluigi above Bowser Jr. So, there's Waluigi for you. He's fine, and that's it. He is not #1, and he never will be #1. I'm sorry. Number 19, Goomba. We're really starting to get into the really great Mario Party characters now. Good old Goomba. It took them till Super Mario Party to have, the main Mario enemy as a character. And honestly, it works really well. Yeah, Goomba doesn't have any hands, but that's what makes it really funny. Unlike characters like Blooper, where it's just kind of like meh, like, Goomba is our main Mario enemy. And even though he doesn't have any hands, I don't mind seeing him in a Mario Party. And yeah, he wasn't in Jamboree or Superstars, but at least he was in they brought him back in Jamboree. So Goomba, obviously, he's a great Mario Party character, and he's a classic. Number 18, Wario. I don't care so much for the overrated brothers, but at least Wario isn't overrated like Waluigi is. So that automatically makes him like a million times better. Overall, though, he kind of still has like the personality as Waluigi, where he can be a bit cocky, but also he can be, I don't know. Wario has just an interesting personality. I don't know how you explain it. He's just Wario. He's a great character. He's been in every single Mario Party except for Advanced, so, what else need I say? It's good old Wario. He's better than Waluigi. Number 17, Boo. So here we have another one of those main Mario characters main Mario enemies that it's fun seeing in a Mario Party. Boo kind of follows the Diddy Kong Birdo thing where he's more of a side character, but he's also like in a lot of spin-offs, which is really great. And it's basically a rule at this point that Boo has to be in the spin-offs, which that's great. And he is confirmed for Mario Kart 9, so that's amazing. Boo has been in a bunch of Mario Parties. He's been in Mario Party 5 through 8. Then he was in Mario Party Island Tour. And then, of course, he was in Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree. So, good old Boo for ya. What else need I say? He's a great character. Number 16, Koopa Troopa. And here we have another main Mario enemy. Good old Koopa Troopa. I'm surprised it took them till Mario Party 9 to put Koopa Troopa in. Well, unlike Magic Koopa, they actually had Koopa Troopa come back in Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree. So he wasn't just in one Mario Party game. And unlike Magic Koopa, I think Koopa Troopa is just a better character overall. He's the main enemy along Goomba. Like, they're both great characters, of course. I think I prefer Koopa a little over Goomba. I think it's just because Koopa has been in more games than Goomba. But they're both great characters. Good old Koopa. What else need I say? Number 15, Diddy Kong. So, Diddy Kong originated in Mario Party Star Rush. He came back in Super Mario Party, but not Mario Party Jamboree for some reason. Or Mario Party Superstars, but Superstars really cut the cast. Okay, Diddy Kong has only been in 2 Mario Parties, but man, Diddy Kong is just such a great character. He's good old Diddy Kong, the lovable monkey we all know, and I don't know why he wasn't in Jamboree. Instead, he got replaced with characters like Ninja. Okay. Nothing else I have to say, though. Diddy Kong, he's a great character, of course. We all love him. Number 14, Donkey Kong. Unlike Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong did make the cut for Mario Party Jamboree. Thank goodness. So, Donkey Kong has a very weird history with Mario Party. He was in Mario Parties 1 through 4, and then he randomly just wasn't in any for the longest time. But then Mario Party 10 came around, and oh, DK is back. And he's been in every single Mario Party game since then. Okay. Yeah, there was a random era where they decided to add DK spaces with DK minigames, and personally, the minigames were just kind of meh. Like, most of the DK minigames are pretty meh overall, so it's just like, meh DK minigames that I would rather just have them have coin minigames, or DK as a playable character. Well, DK as a playable character. He's the good old DK we know and love, though. Nothing else I have to say. Number 13, Spike. So, Spike went from a boss in Mario Party 9 to finally being a playable character in Mario Party 10. And then he took about 10 years off, and then he came back in Mario Party Jamboree as a playable character. Spike is another great Mario enemy. Yeah, he's maybe not quite as well known as Goomba or Koopa. He's almost like around the era of like Ninja is. But Spike is just a way better character in my opinion. For starters, his design is way better, and he's just a much more interesting and fun character. I also love the little squeaks that he makes as his voice. Good old Spike. He almost made top 10, but not quite. Number 12, Toadette. It's good old Toadette. What need I say? Toadette has been in... You thought DK was weird. Toadette's even weirder yet. Let's see. Mario Party 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, it skipped 9 for some reason. I don't know why. 6, 7, 8, 10. Then she was also in Star Rush. And then, of course, Mario Party Jamboree. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Toadette. She's like skipping a bunch of random games here and there. But, okay then. Toadette's a great character. She's the good old mushroom that we know and love. What else need I say? It's good old Toadette. Number 11, Toad. And here we have the other mushroom character who was in Mario Party. Toad and Toadette have been in many of the games together. The only difference is that Toad was also in Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 9. And he was also in Mario Party Island Tour as well. So he was in a little more than Toad was. Oh, and he was also in Mario Party DS. Almost forgot about that one. Toad was in 4 more Mario Parties opposed to Toadette. Once again, he's a great character. Him and Toadette can be interchangeable depending on whatever mood I'm in. So, Toad and Toadette, they were almost top 10, but not quite. Number 10, Hammer Bro. Oh yeah, Hammer Bro is one of my absolute favorite Mario enemies for sure. I mean, yeah, they may be a little annoying to avoid in the 2D Mario games, but I just think he's a likable, goofy character overall. And his first appearance ended up being Mario Party 8, and they ended up bringing him back in Super Mario Party, which is really great. But unfortunately, he got robbed from Mario Party Jamboree and got replaced with Ninja. Big whoop. Why? Why would they do Ninja over characters like Hammer Bro? Hammer Bro is a much better character. Or heck, just add 3 more characters, 4, whatever. Hammer Bro, Dry Bones, Diddy Kong, and 1 extra one, I guess. Because, man, I don't know why Hammer Bro didn't make the cut. He's such a great character. And, in my opinion, I think he's the first from our top 10. So, yeah, good old Hammer Bro. Number 9, the Mii characters. I guess it technically counts because you can play as the Mii characters in a little section of Mario Party 8. So, you know what? I guess the Mii characters can count. What would be really neat for the next Mario Party is that the Mii characters are in it. Obviously, the next Mario Party will be in Switch 2, so let's hope and pray that Mii characters are in Switch 2. Because Switch 1 definitely started to, like, not limit, but definitely more hide its Mii characters. You have to go under settings for some reason. It's the most oddest thing ever. No, don't do that. Have it be like how the Wii and Wii U are, and 3DS. So, don't hide the Mii characters. But yeah, you can play as the Mii characters in Mario Party 8, so why not include them on here? They're great to use, of course. It's fun using your own Miis. Number 8, Peach. Of course, one of the main Mario characters, and this is the first character, actually, that has been in every single Mario Party game. So, that's kind of funny. Good old Peach. What else need I say? She's a great Mario character. She loves Mario. She hates Luigi. She's best friends with Daisy. What else need I say? She's a great Mario Party character. And she's obviously a classic. Number 7, Mario. Here's the man himself, the main dude. The dude has been in every single Mario Party game, of course, because, I mean, it's not Mario Party without Mario. He's your good old classic character. What else need I say? It's Mario. Like, he's our main dude. Good old Mario. What else need I say? Number 6, Luigi. And here we have Mario's brother. So, I've usually preferred Mario over Luigi, but more recently I preferred Luigi over Mario, just because I feel like he's more of an interesting character. Where Mario is kind of your good old main character, Luigi I feel like has some interesting depth into him. He's definitely kind of like Wario. He's just his own character, so there's not really a way to describe Luigi. He's just a Luigi. He's a great old character. He's, of course, one of the 4 that's been in every single Mario Party. So, yeah, good old Luigi. What else need I say? Number 5, Yoshi. Starting off our top 5 list with everyone's favorite green dinosaur, good old Yoshi is the last out of the 4 Mario characters that has been in every single Mario Party game. So, good old Yoshi. Who doesn't love Yoshi? Like, Yoshi's adorable. He's great. He's a great character. He's been in every Mario Party game. It's good old Yoshi. He's adorable. He's great. Number 4, Rosalina. So Rosalina has been in every single Mario Party game since Mario Party 10, which is great, because Rosalina is another just really great character. She's definitely became much more of a main character in the 2010s. Like, after the Galaxy series and stuff, she's definitely appeared in all the other spin-offs and stuff. And that's cool, because Rosalina is a really great character. And, yeah, nothing else I really have to say. Rosalina, she's a great character, and I'm pretty sure she will end up being in the next Mario Party. That will happen probably in like 3 years from now, because that's basically what Nintendo's doing. Every 3 years, a new Mario Party. Number 3, Dry Bones. I mean, come on, he's just the best Mario enemy. Maybe not the most fun to deal with in the Mario Bros. Games, but he's just such a cool character. Dry Bones, a bone version of Koopa Troopa, I guess, in a way. Okay, now yeah, those certain people, the ones who complain too much about Dry Bones, may say something silly like, well, Dry Bones is just a clone character of Koopa Troopa. Well, okay, yeah, but at the same time, this was, I think, way before they even used, like, they just got lazy and did, like, clone characters. Because his name isn't Dry Troopa or Dry Koopa, no, it's Dry Bones. So they kind of, like, changed his name up a bit to make it, you know, a little more different. And I feel like the way they did Dry Bones is just perfect, because he doesn't feel like a clone of Dry Bones, which is really great, because they couldn't even do the same with Dry Bowser, which just really feels like a clone of Bowser, let's be real. So, good old Dry Bones, he was in Mario Party 7, 8, and of course Super Mario Party. He was robbed from Super Mario Party Jamboree because who knows why. I guess Nintendo would rather have the much lamer Ninja, but good old Dry Bones, like, who doesn't love him? He's a great Mario character, for sure. And let's hope and pray he gets into the next Mario Party game. Number 2, Pauline. Ever since Mario Odyssey, Pauline has been popping up everywhere, which is so great to see her character get revived like this. She appeared in Mario Kart, she appeared in the sports games, and now she finally has an appearance in Mario Party, which is just so great. She's such a great character, and it's fun playing as her. She's definitely the way better out of the two brand new characters, because Pauline has basically joined the, like, Diddy Kong Birdo thing, where they have to be, where they're maybe more side characters, but yet they're in, like, all the spin-off games, which is really great, and that's exactly how Pauline should be treated too, I think. So, good old Pauline. She's a really great character for sure. Heck, she's even in the Mario movie, for crying out loud. It's amazing. She's a great character for sure, and she definitely gets number 2. Number 1, Daisy. It's not Waluigi. How dare I ever put someone who is not Waluigi at number 1? Well, I don't like Waluigi that much. Okay, I don't mind him, but you all know he ain't number 1. Daisy, on the other hand, is a hilarious, great, goofy character. And she, in my opinion, is my absolute favorite Mario Party character. She's been in every Mario Party since Mario Party 3 at this point, minus Advanced, of course. And she's become one of the main characters. She's hilarious, she's goofy, she's a great character. She's one of the main characters, basically, at this point. She's Luigi's, girlfriend, wife, I don't know what you want to call it. But it's good old Daisy. Like, what else did I say? Like, she's basically the main plush character on my channel, so, you know, she's just a great character. She's goofy. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't put Daisy at number 1, but you know what? That's okay. That's just called everyone's opinions. Everyone, of course, has different opinions, and in my opinion, Daisy is my favorite character in Mario Party. So, yeah. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week. Hope you guys all have a great day and a great week.